Hello everyone, Duke here with part 14 of this Ottoman Empire campaign, Empire Total War Darthmod, and we are picking up at the end of last episode a momentous double episode where we managed to take Vienna and hold it and deliver a decisive victory in our second war against the Austrians. Meanwhile, we continue to hold the border in Persia. Before we get too far into it, I will say I do apologise for the choppy sort of quality of some of the video in the last couple of episodes. It seemed like there was something strange whenever it was the camera was on the campaign map. The battle map seemed fine, but there was something off about the campaign map, which I've hopefully fixed now. Hopefully it won't happen again. But it was one of those things you only notice it after the video has stopped recording. Like, you don't notice it when you're recording itself. It's only afterwards, and you go to edit it and you think, oh no. But obviously, you know, you've made all this. It's such a shame to have to replay it or pretend it didn't happen. So hopefully you don't mind those slightly choppy videos. But anyway, hopefully it's not going to happen again, and we can, in nice smooth 60 FPS, conquer more land. But how are we going to do that? Well, we are at peace at the moment, and I want to make the most of that, and I want to I think I'd certainly like to keep researching, obviously, but use this opportunity to develop. I think we've been at war for so long that we have not really had time to reinvest into our economy, and I feel like we're at a good time to be able to do that. We might even be able to take a look at a growth strategy for our towns and villages, because that's been a bit of a rut because we've had to start taxing to make sure that we have money. But we might be able to start with the growing again by exempting regions from tax. So I have to say about that. Meanwhile, we're growing some more buildings, but growing more buildings. Yeah, we're watering them, laying down good soil for them. But yeah, we're building the mosque to celebrate our victory against the Austrians. And I think there's the only thing to do here is end the term, and then we will continue our building, our reinvesting. We're trying to. I think what we want to do next is we want to carry on the government's infrastructure program, where we're rolling out new metalled roads all across the empire to keep it connected and encourage trade and growth across the empire. So I think we'll continue that. And some of our regions, I think there might be one or two regions that hasn't even got the cobbled tier 2 roads. So we want to look at that as well. But I think while we're at peace, roads can be expensive. They add up a lot because every region needs them. Every region has roads, and I think they're about 3,000 a pop. So if you imagine that we've got about, in total, 18 regions of our own, 18 times 3,000, that would be 54,000, which is a few turns worth of income, which is not easy to come by when you're at war. Most of that is going to go towards replenishment and repairing buildings and so on and so forth, and recruiting units. So while we're at peace, I think we should definitely finish off the government's infrastructure program. Okay, a nice peaceful end to turn. We do like that. This is boding well. So we've got cadence marching, so we can move across the map a lot better, and with better roads as well, we should be able to do that even faster. I'm not crazy about the wedge formation. I never really use it myself, but the +1 command when needing cavalry units would be helpful. Can't turn down free generalship. I think we'll get rid of this madrasa. You know, Mesopotamia is very happy, and it's 100% Islam, so I don't see any real need to have a madrasa here anymore. I might turn that into a workshop of some kind. Whilst we're doing that, oh yeah, look, so we got we can start getting those larger cotton plantations soon. But like I said, I think we'll focus on finishing off the roads. So we've got one more. How many more have we got? Two. Quite a few. So we will do that soon. We'll construction reports. Yeah, this is looking good. So we've got the coffee house in Austria. That will help keep it under control. So it's growing a bit. And once we get the... Oh no, we have got the European doctrine. Yes, that was the other thing. That was the other priority, wasn't it, of the government right now? We want to modernise our entire army. Although that's going to be incredibly expensive. So I think what I'd like to do is focus on the peace side first, i.e. the roads and maybe some buildings. And then when we can, then we'll do the armies. We're at peace. I don't see the Persians going to war with us anytime soon, because we just threatened to crush them quite handily. They don't seem to be in debt anymore, which is interesting. But again, I don't think they're going to come for us soon. So the only place war could come is either if the Russians move in, or the Austrians try again. I think that's the only way we're going to have war at the moment, and I don't see either happening too much. So I think we will. Because I think the Russians are now at war with quite a few major powers, as are the Austrians, and we've really done a blow. We're taking their main capital, and Vienna's a very wealthy city, so they've kind of irrecoverably lost a very wealthy town and a lot of income. So I think they're going to be reeling from that for quite a long time. And we're in a good position. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 universities, which are each obviously researching 5 technologies. No, cumulatively researching 5 technologies a turn. So I think we're in a very good position to just hold and develop and really modernise. I think we've got a lot of ground to make up compared to the other European nations. So it's going to be a few boring turns, I imagine, of reinvestment and stuff, but it will pay off later on. The more we do this now, once we get, for example, level 4, 3 or 4, can't remember what they are in towns, but the government buildings in each town, that's done. You don't have to do it anymore, and you can, when the next war comes, and it will come, you can just focus solely your money, mostly, on the war, whereas having to split it between peace and war. So yeah, the Mughals. I wonder how tough the Mughals are. They're probably spectacularly powerful. They've got a lot of land, and India's very wealthy. So that will be tough when the time comes, I'm sure. Bulgaria's upgraded. See, there we go. So that's a perfect example. State capital is level 4. There you are. So that's fantastic. So for places like that, for example, that's fully upgraded, and we don't have to worry about the main government building there anymore. That's maxed out. And how it all kind of works. I can't remember if I explained it, but the total region wealth. It took me ages to figure it out as a kid. In fact, I never did. I kind of only figured it out later on. It kind of, like, whilst doing this campaign, really, is that's region wealth. So your region wealth, which is this is not what the income that you get strictly. We tax this number here, and we want it to grow and everything, but the tax rate is what does it, and the tax rate is affected by our rates, the rates we set on the government tab, but the government buildings. So as you can see there, that makes the region tax income 12%. So that gives us another 12% of this amount is taxed. And you've got governor's effect. I'm not too sure where that's. It might be the minister for Europe or whatever. I don't know, or the head or the prime minister. And the administration cost is kind of just this flat fee charged for bureaucracy. So that's how that was. That's why, again, building up these government buildings when we can, when we're at peace, is going to also help us tax more of the wealth that we are hopefully going to build. Oh, brilliant! We've got a new port. And Greece is still growing, so it might actually be worth making that into a fishery, because it still makes money, but it also helps this kickstart its growth. Technology recovery. Yeah, we've got socket bayonets now, and government by consent. You'd have thought we'd had that as a republic, but maybe now we've enfranchised more of the working classes. It's going to give us a faster technological research rate. Black Sam Bellamy. 28-year-old pirate Captain Black Sam Bellamy, so called it as he did not wear a white-powdered wig, instead growing his own black hair, has been shipwrecked on a sandbar off the coast of New England with his flagship Wider and prize ships laden with booty. Just 9 men have survived the wreck, 7 of whom have already been picked up on we stand trial for piracy. He was named as the Prince of Pirates for his gentlemanly conduct. Yeah. It's a shame that there's not more interaction with famous pirates in this game. I don't think any of the pirate captains, in the AI pirate faction, are named after any of the pirates. I don't think they make an appearance. I think that's all just flavour. But yeah, it's a shame. I'm sure maybe there's a mod out there. Maybe there's a mod. I've heard of a mod called Pirates Uberales or something like that, which I've never touched. It sounds cool. I'm guessing that means that you can play as the pirates. Call me crazy, but that does sound fun. I would try that one. I would try that, but I think if I'm going to play a mod, I think I better start off with Darthmod, the most seems to be the most commonly approved mod, i.e., it's the most stable / most balanced. There are some other mods that look really exciting, really interesting. I hear there's a lot of talk about this new Empire 2 mod. The only thing I've heard is that unit balance is a bit off. I'm not too sure about that. I don't know. And obviously, I like to wait as long as possible because the mods are by their nature often quite unstable. So I think I'd like to see if other YouTubers play it and genuinely rate it. It's good, and then I'd probably give that a try. Cause, I have no idea about Darthmod, let alone Empire 2, as opposed to like what it introduces and brings. So that's it does sound good. If it could bring more of a political side to things, that would be so much fun. Because the politics in this game is quite unwanted. Because it's a shame there's not more things like succession wars and claimants and all that kind of stuff really. And if all those events that pop up, for example, Black Sand Bellamy there, for example, or like smallpox inoculations or whatever they are, that all these things that come up, they don't do anything. They're just flavor text, which is nice in its own way. I mean, it helps. I'd rather have that flavor text than nothing. It helps make the game feel a bit more lived in, and like history is unfolding. It's just they don't do anything. For example, it's not like population growth increases for a few turns because there's vaccinations now, or we've got division of labour, that's good. Or Black Sand Bellamy is dead, so therefore, I don't know, maybe if there's a fleet commanded by him, that's now destroyed. You just have to survive the pirate. I don't know, I'm making stuff up here, but it's a bit of a mystery. But I hear that this game was sort of new town. Yeah, what should we build? Let's get some cloth. I hear that this game sort of did have more things planned, but as happens with most games these days, I think it's a real disease in the game industry. Crunch kicked in and had to rush it out, so they had to release it with what they had rather than what they wanted. So I think they had plans to do quite a few of those sorts of things, but it just got put to the wayside. Always a shame. I think there's so many games out there that never reach their full potential because of rushed deadlines and mismanagement, which is always a real shame. A real shame. I never know why games get rushed, but I'm not a businessman, so. Okay, I find farms are usually the thing that I build last when I've got spare change because they're usually the cheapest buildings. Let's get some buildings in there. I'm tempted. I am thinking about doing a growth strategy, like exempting 3 regions of tax, but I'm just loving the money we're making that we are able to put straight back into the economy. So I think I'll focus on that for now. I'd like to, make the most of the money we have and build a lot of these buildings that have been so neglected for so long. Ooh, 1 turn away from the mosque as well. It's going to be exciting. So, how many more turns of this government do we have? 4. Okay. It's funny, I didn't want to lose the last government to this one, but now I don't want to lose this government to the next. We managed to kick out useless politicians until we got a good one, especially our Treasury Minister. This part of Europe's looking a bit of a mess now. Austria is, it's no longer Austria really. It's that's become more of a Prague Empire now. But owns of Warsaw. The Austrians are basically the Polish Empire now, and Poland and Lithuania are basically Lithuania. Russia's not done much, which I'm not too upset about. And Prussia's, I think, doubled its landmass. That sounds impressive in theory, but I think basically they've just added another 2 regions. I feel like Prussia would have a really tough start because they're surrounded by enemies and don't have easy access to the sea to escape. But they do have good military units, I hear, so that might make it fun. Oh, Blackbeard finally. So this is what I mean. So Blackbeard's finally killed. So the vicious pirate Edward Teach, known to all as Blackbeard, has finally been defeated and killed in battle with the Royal Navy. Even though he had been pardoned under the recent Acts of Grace, Blackbeard was still targeted as a dangerous freebooter by the Governor of Virginia, who commissioned 2 sloops under the command of Lieutenant Maynard to track him down, and which they did. And then Blackbeard was, killed by blood loss from multiple sword blows and gunshot wounds, and his head later hacked off and hung from the bow of the sloop. Yeah, it didn't meet a pretty end, but he went down literally fighting. It was hard to kill him, apparently. So that doesn't do anything. It just means that, somewhere in the far corner of the Caribbean, somewhere where we weren't looking, Blackbeard died, which isn't radically exciting. It's nice flavour text, but it doesn't do anything to the pirate faction. It's not like they lost one of their best pirate captains, and it's not like it's a win for the major powers. It just sort of happens. But It's a cool little flavor text, isn't it? It's not nothing. Right, let's... Yeah, now that we've got plugged back... Oh yeah, let's get the Presidential Palace. That will maximise the tax bonus to this region. So this level 5 or 6 building is unique to your capital, usually. So this gives us 18% to help make our capital, which is not making as much money as I think it should, because this is our capital, it should be making more money, so we need to up that. Yeah, they're only available in Newcastle. Sweden and Great Britain are at war. That's interesting. They're both Protestant. I wouldn't have expected that. All getting a sextant. That's pretty cool. Yeah, maybe it's time we research the naval technologies. We can't do much more government by consent. We can't build the next level university to get them until we get that technology. And most of our industry is research. Yeah, I think we might as well touch on the navy now. We're building roads, which is excellent. So how far theoretically can we march? As in how fast? Let's say I wanted to move him back. Okay, we can get to the region of Anatolia within 4 turns. That's quite impressive, considering all the right over here in the Middle East. Oh, we can build something here. Nothing really priority. Got a mine. Yeah, go on then. It's to 100. It will cost us 1 public order because they're not too happy about having to go down there and actually dig, but we can cover that. Okay. Yep, I think that's another calm turn of reinvestment. Let's end the turn. Ooh, I wonder if they're going to... Yeah, looks like they're... I wonder if they tried to fight Swedish Navy. France has been suspiciously static. I think they've taken Brussels. Yes, they have. And I think they took out Savoy. But I don't think they've done an awful lot. We'll have a look at the New World soon when I remember to do it. And sort of reassess the situation there. So if you play as one of Britain, France or Spain, those colonies, like the 13 colonies in Louisiana, all that, and the Central Americas, they start off as their own faction, like as, say, the 13 colonies in Louisiana. Ooh. That is tempting, but I don't want to annoy most of the civilized world, because that's been very hard for people to like us in the first place. So maybe it may seem strange, but I'm actually going to turn that down. That's an amazing offer, but I think it's an amazing offer because they're kind of desperate. So, but yeah. So and then you only get them. You only unlock those. You get those regions to join your empire once you conquer certain regions. I think you have to defeat like the Iroquois, for example, as Britain, and then they'll join you. But and then as soon as they join you, the others will join their respective factions. But if you don't play as any of them, it seems to me like after a certain amount of turns, they just automatically join, and that's when the major powers, such as Britain, France, Spain, get obscenely rich and can fund massive navies. Let's have a look. Yep, they have all joined. I think I knew that already. I think we've seen that, but doesn't make it any less bad for us. Good thing this is all in the West. Nothing to do with us. But yeah, as you can imagine, all these regions, these islands here, make good money for these guys, and that we can't do anything. Not that we're at war with them, and I'm not going to do that, but you know, they just have unfettered access all the way here into their ports. So good for them. Right, I'm going to get a university here because I think the only way you can get a level 4 university, which I think we will need to get these technologies here. You have to build that you're building to get these ones, is if you have that a university building in your I just know that's technically a level 2 building because I guess it counts the construction site as level 1. The school chain has to be in your capital, so I remember that when I used to play as here. So I thought for ages, why can't I get these latest technologies? Maybe my faction just doesn't have level 4 or 3 universities. And then someone said, you need to be in your build it in your capital. I thought, oh, I've wasted so much time. So let's get a state house there. Yeah, steam pumped iron mine. Sounds good to me. Yep, let's keep upgrading these capital buildings. And what does ooh, no, I'll prioritise these. See, look, we've nearly knocked all these on the head. So, and once we've done that, I've got to build this road. I'll do that next time. Yeah, and then once we've done those, we can focus much more on the towns, as in these little town buildings on the map. If we're going to upgrade the cities first, then that'll be good. So, yep, again another pretty calm turn. Government's governing, trade is trading, taxing, money making. So, yeah, the income's going up, which we like. I think, yeah, we've got really good growth in our economy now. Remember when we first started and we had that ancient established order ruining and running the world into the ground, running the Ottoman Empire into the dirt? Well, we've reversed that and now we've got growth everywhere. So, this is good. Let's end the turn again. I do like how fast these end turns are when you're playing as the Ottomans, because there's no Ottoman bug. So it is quite refreshing. Because as a kid, obviously for this campaign, when I do videos on this channel, oi, I have to do something about that. If I lose a battle, which I have to sometimes, you just have to go with it and accept it, because you're not here to see me save scum. You want to see me deal with the good as well as the bad, and the bad as well as the good. But as a kid, I'd sometimes reload a battle if I felt like I'd done it really badly and I felt I should have won it. But sometimes you'd be tempted not to, because that means having to go through the Ottoman end turn again. So, yeah. But right, fertile ground. Oh, I see. Got the traitors fertile ground here. Done. Right, got a sextant in his university. I'm going to upgrade the university, and I might upgrade this one too, because it's so happy here. Road. We need a road. Let's get the road. Right, that's all our government buildings, I think, on this side of the world. Yeah, that's upgraded. Yeah, let's upgrade these. It'd be good to have good troop-producing areas all on that side, should a big old war break out again. That state capital is upgraded. Excellent. And am I up? Yep, I'll get a national observatory in there. That's that building maxed out, that building maxed out. Yeah, I haven't done those though. Alright, so it looks like we've got a battle to do, because the Russians have settled in our farm, which is going to affect growth rates. Right, yeah, let's deal with this. The battle for the Grozny farmland. Right, let's go get the blighters. Give them what for. Fortunately, we have guns. Big guns, and they don't. Okay, ooh. Quite a hilly map. But it doesn't matter, we can let them come onto us. So let's just pull back. Get ready to deploy. Send there. And some there. And then I'll put some guys in the middle. Need another one. Them. Just two. And I'll put you guys on that side. And then I'll put you guys over here on this side. And we've only got camels on this. Well, so we've got mostly camels in this army, but I'm not too mad. I think the camels are quite good. I think they prove their worth when we use them against Dagestan and the Persians. Quite hardy, warriors. So I don't feel like they need an upgrade. But we'll see. We'll see what the roster's like once we properly look at it. Right. Yes. Yes. Bundled together. Try the Tatars. That's a big unit of 200 cavalry. It doesn't get bigger than that. I like their capes. Nice. Make these guys fire arrows. Let's be having you. Okay, we've done a lot of damage to that unit. I think we can turn on canister. Fire wheel. Okay, these guys are going to stand still now because they're going to fire that bows. Don't think they'll be in range of our canister, so I won't change that. Right, I'm going to fire sort of in the direction of this unit here. Yeah, tear them a hole. Nice. Oh, good, they're off already. Some of them. Cossacks, I don't know if they're quite a good line infantry, but they're certainly a step above things like militia, so we don't want to fight them too long if we can avoid it. They'll have a decent rate of fire. I think their militias are, yeah, just Burditch wielding men. So, because yes, we haven't modernised the army yet, so we can't fire by around 4 squares. So we're not elite ourselves. Everyone, charge that unit. Why should they have all the charge bonus? Let's fire to this unit now. And where do you think you're going? Stop right there. What do you think you're trying to do? What are you trying to do? It's a very simple order. You need to fight these guys. Still can't do it. Oh, Empire pathfinding. Right. Yeah, I'll finish those guys off. Hopefully these guys will free soon, and then that will be the last of them. It is. Okay, we could try running down some of these men. Oh, those guys are back. So we can actually won now. Let's stop the firing. Somehow lost a few men. I don't know if Tatar arrow hit. I don't know. We lost 2 men somehow. I don't know why. Right, we've got another cavalry unit. No, we've got the general. Let's use a general to run down the militia. Get him some experience. Right, let's circumvent that square. Keep on that unit. Right, you guys run into them. There we go. Didn't even lose a man. Oh, unless we didn't. I was in the wrong unit. Right, so you guys turn around and chase them. You guys keep harassing the Cossacks. Where's the general? Ah, there he was. Okay, keep running them down. Okay, I think that unit's wiped out now. Good. That unit's gone too. Good. Right. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. I think we'll leave that. Right. That'll learn them. Keep your hands off my farmland, alright? That's not for you. Now get out of it.
Hazırlanın.
I can't fix the building. Wonder if we... Okay, I'll undo the observatory for now. That's not massively priority. Massively a priority. My English is bad today. I cannot speak. Right. What can we build instead? I don't want to tulip garden. I'll build... Yeah, I'll guide the iron workshop. I want him... Should I replace that madrasa or something? I guess a madrasa is kind of important when we have a university in this place, so actually, no, I will keep that for now. Yes, we know all these. Oh, yeah, we've got a new trait. Courageous leader. So more morale for our brave boys. I suppose we could expand into Russia a bit, but I don't massively want to do it. The closer we get to Moscow, the more big armies we're going to fight. Over here, their armies have a long way to come. I think it's better just to wait here. And like I say, I want to make the most of this piece. Because look how much our economy's grown in this episode alone. What, 18 grand? I think it was like 15 grand when the episode started. So this growth policy is really working. Oh, French have won the Battle of the English Channel there against the Dutch. That's right, you guys go back to Don Boysko and you tell them what you saw. Oh. No, I don't want to give them Mughals socket bayonet. And it doesn't look good because we almost certainly will go to war them at some point, and it won't look good if we go to war with our allies. It makes us look bad for some reason. No, I totally get why. So, yeah, doesn't seem wise. Doesn't seem wise. Good, you got a new spy. We could send them. I'm going to send them to scout out our Mughal neighbour. Howdy ho, neighbour. Yeah, let's upgrade our dry dock there. So I think these will get us... Yeah, we can get 4th rates now if you wanted, which are quite good. Not a massive increase to the wealth of the region, but something. Okay, let's do some ports. Get better trade capacity. Get a college there, but we are playing a dangerous game with the popularity in this region. But a lot of it is religious unrest actually. Yeah, if we can get that under control over time, it will even out. Yeah, I think we should upgrade Baghdad. The military there, because it is near the front line, fairly. And upgrade that farm. Help it to grow. Ooh. The nobility like he has a mistress. And, oh, perfect. I think the military guy's got some military. Yeah, traits, excellent. Just in time for the election. I can't remember how many times they've been out in power now. So, but I think we're going to get another term out of them, which would be great. Okay. So as you can see, even though we've researched all the philosophical technologies available to us, we can't get the next lot until we build the next university. So again, that's why in the capital we want to have a school slot, because we can't research these until we build the building that can do it. We need to attract the greatest minds in the world to get that stuff. We've got there's a lot of building to do, but it is worth it. As we can see, our economy is basically touching 19 grand now, so this is all worth it. And it's quite, I find it quite satisfying, to be honest. I enjoy fixing economies and seeing my income grow and turning things around and modernising and streamlining. And I think our empire looks quite cool at the moment. I think it spreads quite nicely. We look quite strong and dominant in this region. Like we're like two giants, us and Russia next to each other, two warring giants. So our armies will draw on men from Egypt and the deserts of Persia and the Balkans and Greece and even Austrians. So it's quite cool. There we go. And pirates means it's our turn. Oh, it was their second term. Not set. Right, who's in charge? Who's in charge around here? Got a new president, another 3-star one. 79%, not all that popular. They're not as popular as the last government, but they're not a terrible bunch. Okay, he's a patron, so he gets a navy bonus. Oh yeah, let's swap those guys around. Yep, good. +1 management to justice. Where's the 3? If we swap those, yeah, he's a 5. -2 to treasury, so yeah, I'm not putting him anywhere. Why does he swap? Yeah, not much to it. Who do we chance with? I feel like he might actually be a good treasurer. Okay, there's not much in it swapping these guys either. It's going to be a 5 and a 4 between treasury and army respectively. I think we've got the best guy in the treasury, we've got the best guy in the navy. He's not popular with the lower classes, which isn't good. But they're not terrible. I'll just keep them for now. Because if I kick one out, it could be replaced by a 3. A 4 is still better than a 3, and 3 is like your average, most likely outcome. So I'm going to wait. Okay, we've got some steampunk mines now in this region. Excellent. I'm not convinced I really want to have this governor's barracks here. The only reason I do quite like it is it builds cannons really quickly. But we're missing out on tax bonuses, and it's not the wealthiest region in the world, I suppose, but it's tough. Oh, how long has this seminary been here? Oh, that's not us. Yeah, tried to destroy someone else's building. We can't build in this estate, sir. We do not own it. So let's try and expand elsewhere. Build some other buildings. Yep, upgrade the fishery again. It's a shame you can't convert buildings in this game. You could start doing that in Napoleon. So for example, if I built a seminary, but later on I decided, you know what, I don't need this anymore, I'm going to convert it to a school. You have to knock it all the way down and start again, which I think is a real pain. Yeah, let's get those weavers' cottages built. Let's get that farm built. Oh, we've got a trade port here. Yeah, let's get that built. Esfahan, yeah, let's get this military barracks built because that's on the front line. And in fact, I might build up the... Actually, no, I don't need an ordnance factory because I feel like we're only really going to use 18 pounders. So, yeah. Yeah, keep sending the spy down. Send him to Sind. Have a little look there. Oh, big orange arrow there. Okay, income went down a bit that turn. I'm not sure why. It could be a new government, a bit of instability there, but it wasn't down bad. Just went down about 500 gold. That's okay. Okay, and yep. We're getting some yellow regions now. We're getting a bit close with some of these public orders. We're nearly at the point where we've researched everything we can. Until we get the next military academy built. I think we're building one in... Yeah, we're one turn away from getting it there. So, in Istanbul, so we should be able to get those soon. Cool. France and Britain really do have some powerful navies now. Like I say, I think it's because they've got their colonies back to them. It's just funding navies, navy after navy. So the path to the colonies across the Atlantic is kind of cut off to us now. I know we're not at war with them, but I suppose we could still technically make it. But it's not a priority right now to get out there. We need our armies here. Ooh! Ah, look, that reduced their offer as well. Nah. It was 1,000 last time. And here we go. Seed planting drill. Yay! So let's. Oh, what's. Yeah, public order's not looking too healthy at the moment. I suppose I shouldn't rush into getting. Oh, unless we have unless we upgrade the madrasa, or because it is mostly Islam here, we could knock it down and build a coffee house instead. They're, I find, generally a bit better. Let's do that. Let's build a coffee house. I'm quite happy with the level of Islam in that region. Meanwhile, yeah, let's really invest into this region since we're looking at it. And yeah, barracks. Well, actually, it's not a massive priority, is it? 'Cause it's not really near any front line. It's quite central. It did used to be, but yep. Get another plantation built. Some Weaver's Cottage. Let's get a state house here. Let's get one in here as well. State capital, good. Max that out. Are there any farms we need to build? Not seeing them. Right, getting new bayonet drills. So +2 charge bonus for bayonet equipped units, good. Getting a diamond formation to get another command when leading cavalry and fire and advance. Gives us an extra training level. I don't massively use fire and advance. I do use fire by rank. But that kind of does it itself anyway. Ooh. Oh. Okay, we'll just build a coffee house here instead of in the new town that's emerged. Instead of knocking one down. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Oh, we can upgrade that as well. Good. Okay. That's worked quite nicely. Let's get some farms here. And anything else? Oh, we've got a farm here. I think that's it with our money. Good. Okay, that's up. Yeah, so it's quite a economic episode so far, with one teeny battle over in Dagestan. But it's good to do this when you're not at war, because it's a real juggling act, as we saw early in the campaign, when we could barely build or upgrade buildings because all our money was going to a war effort. Right now, we don't have that problem, because we've managed to secure ourselves a very strong position, and we're reaping the benefits. Ooh. Prussia and Russia are very close to us. Oh, yeah. Austria and the Marathas are not best friends anymore. Wonder why? Construction reports. Yeah, a lot of building there. That might have got to income. Okay, we're in the 19s now. Excellent. Looks like Poland's hanging on with everything they have there. bring back that Russian army, it seems. But the Russian army there is looking to... Oh, they've got some interesting cannons there. 6-pounders. Oh, they're quite small. That's... Austria and France are at war. Some interesting politics going on at the moment. Right. Yep, now let's IO these guys a building, because I did stop them last turn. Get another port there. Upgrade those buildings there. Upgrade. I'll upgrade. Oh, cotton warehouse, yeah. Let's do that. It looks rich. Enhances prestige as well. And then, yeah, we get ordnance factory there. Onto our last few coppers. Not much we can do with it, so let's turn there. Conscious as well, there's a Russian army there, which doesn't look too good. Prussia really likes us. I'm not too worried about that, actually. It is only Austria and Russia that don't like us. And Russia still really hate our guts. Okay. Oh, yeah, we've got a spy who we can go spying with. So, let's go to Sind. Go there. Right. And... Cool. Austria bringing back their huge navy to take on France, I'm sure. Oh, that reminds me, I need to put a garrison in the Austrian port in Trieste. Yeah, need to make a mental note of that. No. I'm not giving you that bayonet. Because you'll just use it against me. And there it goes. There goes the Austrian Navy. The Italian states finished. So there must be all the Italian states as well. Well, it must be. That's the only explanation. Wow, Austria's really not exactly launched a charm offensive. It's got a spinning mine. Is that what it said? Oh, spinning mule. So I'm going to increase the wealth from textile workshops and factories. Excellent. Right, let's upgrade the state capital there. Get that done once and for all. Carver Weaver's Cottage. And... oh yeah. That looks quite good. This should let us upgrade the university, no problem. That's better. That's more under control. Meanwhile, down here, Potter's Workshop, National Observatory, it seems, yep, doesn't need public order that much. Let's get the barracks in case we ever have active front down in Africa. And still got 2700 to play with, so let's... yes, we were going to get a unit into the port. Let's get a mob unit. Oh yeah, we should definitely get a barracks in here. This is a frontline region. We can get a great arsenal. We'll do that. And that'll really start. We're pushing. We're knocking on the doors of 20 grand now. Oh, we've got a town in here, and there's no villages left, so we can exempt. Don't need to exempt it anymore. So that has put us at 20 grand, I think. Yeah, there we go. Construction report. Look at all these lovely buildings. Look at this. Cotton plantations, trade ports, farms, weavers' cottages, universities. Oh, the Republic is flourishing. But this government's not as popular as the last. Maybe it's more like delivering on the policies of the last government rather than doing anything of its own. But okay, we're getting some barracks there. Because as well, I don't think we're getting so much more powerful than the Persians. I don't think they've got any more universities, so they're going to really fall behind. So when we go to war them again, they will still be stuck in the early century and will be hopefully a lot more modern by then. This is quite a poor region. So, as in poorly defended. So that's not going to be hard to take. Let's go scout out Punjab now. And you guessed it, we're going to win this turn. But just check we're researching things and all that. Yeah, okay. Oh, we've got a lot more naval technology unlocked for researching. But I think that's a priority. We don't have any. We have a small squadron. That's all we have to our name on the sea. Ooh, how embarrassing. French lost that one. Mitre Province has got an army in Württemberg for some reason. I feel like we won't be going to war with the Austrians for a while now because they've got a lot on their plate as it is. I feel like they'd be kind of stupid to try it on with us now. But I feel like the Russians are not far off launching an offensive in Europe on us. There's a little border skirmish there between French and United Province. One stack. Spain blockading Portugal and leaving Portugal alone. Oh no, they own Portugal. I don't know what happened there. Unless... Oh yeah, Portugal... They own Gibraltar. I think we saw that, didn't we? Because I thought they should be dead. They're still alive somewhere. Sweden sent an army somewhere, but on a 2 navy fleet. That's brave. Oh, war. That's a brain dead decision. I don't know what the Dutch were hoping to do with that. And we've got the Coke Blast Furnace. Hooray! I think that's a big one though. That took a while to research. So we've got that at last. We have, yeah, the Seminoles. Send them in there. Upgrade the port. Upgrade the university here. Yeah, let's get the barracks. Upgrade the Admiralty, I suppose. Water powered mill. Yeah, look at the jump in income from that. Another 300. And yeah, let's. Wow, we're growing really fast now. And okay, yes, upgrade that university as well. Istanbul's fully upgraded. It's still not all that wealthy. It's a shame. Let's upgrade that. It's not too much rhyme or reason now to our. Oh, I should have. Yeah, let's get a ordnance factory there in that front line region. Yeah, some 24-pounder howitzers will be quite cool. They got. Oh, there's less range. Oh yeah, because no, hang on. Yeah, it's less range than an 18-pounder because of the different technology, I suppose. More firepower, but less accurate. Yeah, I'm not tempted. I usually stick with cannons rather than change to howitzers myself. And we're a little nosy at the diplomacy page. Austria's at war with a lot of people now. But allied with Prussia. Interesting. Is there anyone we can trade with? Persia, but better not. I'd like to keep them poor for as long as possible. Let's get... Yeah, we better get a Turkish Seraglio here. Oh, it even gives us research points for enlightenment. Wow, that's generous. So we'll definitely build that to help keep Esfahan safe. And let's send you to Punjab. And that's... Oh, yes, we have upgraded that. Good. Okay, I don't think we're hopefully soon we can start thinking about just focusing on upgrading our armies. Because our income is really, yeah, it's really hit a peak. Whoa! What happened here? Religious unrest. Not surprised. That Madrasa's not done an awful lot. Oh yeah, because we knocked it down. But Resistance to foreign occupation is still strong. Clamour for reform. I tell you what, we won't then upgrade the college. We will upgrade Turkish Bath. And I will... No, I'll let it rebel. Because we'll crush it with the army we have there. It's fine. And maybe that will have a bonus for us in terms of repression. That's the thing about the republics. They get less repression bonuses. If we upgrade the barracks in Mesopotamia, that's nearly fully upgraded. I mean, as in, these are capped at the moment, but for now it will be fully upgraded. The government building and the rosary, the research observatory. Yeah, please. Okay, I think I'm just conscious of the time, guys. I think that's a pretty good place to leave it off. We've done a ton of reinvesting in the economy. Really strengthening it, making it more robust. We've built all these nice roads that are being well worn, well travelled. We've got a few buildings popping up, a few new towns. The infrastructure projects are all complete, and the ports are being upgraded, the farms are being upgraded, the coppers are being upgraded, the technology is being researched. Look how high up some of these farms are getting. We're starting to see cultured land all over the place. But more to do. I think the next priority will be to upgrade our army. Maybe a navy as well, but not a priority right now. We're not really on the open seas at the moment. So I think what we'll do is next time continue a little bit more with the economy side of things, and then start taking a look at our navy, which is not navy. What did I just say? Our army. Come on, Duke. Don't miss any of it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.